The legionnaire, the brave soldiers of Rome. The legionnaires are the soldiers of Rome. The legionnaire went through a lot. A biting cold in Britain where the soldier is forced to adapt with warm clothes, coats to cope with cold rivers and icy snowstorms. On the other side of the empire lies the stiflingly hot Judea. Rebellions were common there. The Jews threw stones and spears at the legionnaires who protected themselves with their shields. Treks through dangerous dark forests with screaming barbarians behind every tree, to battlefields with raining arrows where two armies meet each other. Then it is important to remember your training. Quickly up with the rectangular shield in a split second can save the life of both yourself and your comrades. This is an example of what a battlefield in Roman antiquity could look like. On this battlefield, the legionnaire is left alone on a silent battlefield of smoke and shadows. The legionnaire uses the pila and scutum. Pila is a throwing spear used against enemy shields. The spear gets stuck in the shield and the shield becomes too heavy to carry. If the pila hits the shield-bearing enemy, he takes fatal damage. The spear point bent when it hits shields and it makes it difficult to pull it out of the shield. The shield is the legionnaire's main defense. The shield is rectangular and decorated with wings, lightning bolts, or eagles. The shield can have different colors. The legionnaire was as skilled at building as he was at war. The legionnaire built roads that make transportation easier. Food, water and new recruits could be transported on these roads. The roads could also be used by merchants and civilians who often moved out to the Roman provinces. The legionnaires built a castella, a Roman military camp. There were many castella in the provinces and it was to keep order and for the army to have somewhere to live permanently. The castella were built with wooden stakes from the surrounding forest. Inside the castella, the legionnaires each had their own tent, depending on how long you stayed, so you could develop this military camp with barracks, forges, bathhouses and so on. A moat was also dug around for extra defense. They were quick to build and the castella provided good protection during the night. Outside the castella walls comes inhabitants that built different buildings like stable, forges and restaurants. To be able to make money from the legionnaires who live there. Many cities have been built this way. They were formerly Roman military camps, but became so popular that they chose to keep the camp and rebuild it into a city. Examples of these cities are London, Paris and Vienna.